Hello, and welcome to Spore. I'm Ben, and today I'm going to show you the best part of this game, the Creature Creator. So to start off, I'm going to come over and click on the Create tab. Then I'm going to hover over the Creature Creator, click on the Evolved Creature Creator, and then click Launch Creator. Alright, so here we are in the Creature Creator. Now we're going to start with some camera controls. You can right click and drag anywhere on the screen to rotate your view of your creature. You can also come down to the toolbar and use these buttons to rotate the creature or to zoom in and out. Now we'll move over to the parts palette. We have 7 tabs for mouths, eyes, limbs, graspers, feet, weapons, and details. You can add any part to your creature by clicking on it in the parts palette and dragging it onto your creature's body. Click and drag. Click and drag. Parts on the body can be moved by clicking on them and then dragging them across the body. Parts can be removed entirely by clicking on them, dragging them off the body, and then releasing. You can select a part by clicking on it once. This pulls up the adjustment arrows, position balls, and rotation rings. Adjustment arrows control the shape of your part. You can change the width, length, and overall shape of the part using these arrows. The position ball controls the orientation of your part. You can click on them and then drag to change which way the part faces. Rotation rings rotate parts. If you click on the ring and then drag around it, your part will spin. You can also scale parts by hovering over them and scrolling up and down on the mouse wheel to change their size. You can also select the part and use the arrow keys up and down to scale the part. The part can be copied by holding Alt and then clicking and dragging as if moving the part. This creates a perfect duplicate in the same orientation and with the same adjustments. You can also control the shape of your creature's body. If you hover over the main mass of your creature's body, you'll reveal the spine. Click on any segment of the spine and drag it to change how the spine bends. You can also hover over a segment and then scroll wheel, or select it and use the arrow keys in order to change the size of the body around that segment. You can also click anywhere besides the spine to move the entire body up and down, forwards or backwards. You can also alter the length of the spine by clicking on these arrows at the ends and dragging them to lengthen it. You can change where the spine goes by dragging the arrow in different directions. Limbs can be added just like any other part, but once they're on the creature, modifying them is a little different. Instead of your adjustment arrows and rotation rings, each joint of the limb corresponds to a position ball. This gives you full control over the position and length of each segment of the limb. You can move the entire limb around the body by selecting the position ball attached to the body and moving it around. You can scale each joint by hovering over it and using the mouse wheel, or by selecting it and using the arrow keys. Graspers and feet are special parts that can only attach to the ends of a limb. Notice that while having a grasper attached still allows you to move the limb freely, when you put a foot on, the limb is now tied to the ground, limiting how you can move it. Now we're going to go over some more advanced controls. If you select a part and hold Tab, you'll bring up additional rotation wheels. This allows for more precise positioning of your parts. If you hold Control and click between two joints on a limb and pull away, you'll detach that limb segment. This limb segment can be reattached to the body directly as a single segment limb, or can be attached to any joint on another limb. This allows you to create extended limbs or even branched limbs. But if you don't like something you've done, you can press the undo button at the bottom, or you can hold Control and Z at the same time to quickly undo actions. Or if you decide you like something you did, press the forward button, or you can hold Control and press Y to redo actions. Let's orient this guy forward. You can select a part and press backspace or delete to quickly remove it. If you hold A and then select a part and then click and drag to move, you can move it asymmetrically, allowing you to get a little more creative with the location of your parts. This also works for limbs. Holding A while adding a part allows you to place the limb asymmetrically to begin with. That about sums it up. I'm gonna finish off this creature, then we'll come back to explore the test mode. Alright, now that I've got my fresh little freak over here, let's take him and put him into the test drive mode. Come up to the top, click the center button, and it'll drop your creature into a little play area where you can test out how he moves. Left click on the ground to make him walk in that direction, and right click to rotate your camera. Along the bottom here you've got a list of actions you can have the creature execute. There's emotes, there's poses, and even dances. This guy looks pretty good. There's something missing. He's just kind of a purple blob. But we can fix that in the paint mode. Come back up to the top and click the right button. Alright, so here we are in the paint mode. This lets you really add some character to your creature through its colors and patterns. Got some nice presets over here. Now for this creature, I've given him these nice long arms and a sort of a mouth that can strike from afar. So I think he's an ambush predator that hides in the grass. Now for that, he's definitely going to need some camouflage. I think this color scheme will work pretty well for him. Alright, that looks pretty nice. But I do think you could use a bit more. So we're going to tweak this color scheme a bit. I'm going to go over to the Partial Styles tab. Here, you can change the base, coat, and detail colors of your creature. For now, we're going to go to the coat. We're going to pick the stripes option. And see what that gives us. That's good. That's not what we're looking for, though. Let's try some yellow. Better, but now that's a little too vibrant. But we can dull this down. If I click and hold on the yellow, I get a full color palette of options. Let's go with this slightly more subdued color. Alright. I think that looks pretty good. Now that we're all done satisfied with our creature, we can come to the bottom here, click the name your creature button, and generate some random names. That one looks good. Alright, that's good enough for now. So head over to our bottom right corner, click save and exit. Alright, and that is pretty much all you need to know about the Spore Creature Creator. I've been Ben, and thank you so much for watching.